to the description. Look what that says. All right. Some of you might be wondering where I've been. Um, I apologize for the lack of videos. I promise I'll work on being more consistent when it comes to releasing these types of videos. But I've been busy, okay? A lot of you guys know I've been playing this game for a very long time. And unfortunately, this game has been losing players. That was until, if you go to shops, look over here. You might see someone very charming, but I wanted to save this game. I wanted to save this game, and the only way I could do so, because I don't know how to script to save my life, is to build. Now, I noticed that this game needed something. A lot of these courses, they just seemed plain. You couldn't like customize them enough. Before, if you wanted to build a tree, you would have to use like these blocks as the wood, and then the land parts as the leaves, and it would look basic, okay? So we started off with making decorations for the game, and I'll get to the other parts in a second. So this all started back when the winners were still being chosen for the building competition. The first place winner received a total of 10,000 Robux. The second place received 5,000, and then the last place received 2,500. So unfortunately, I didn't win first place, but I won second. But that's when the dev messaged me, and he's like, what kind of part would you like into the game? What kind of skin would you like into the game? And I'm like, can I pick one of each? And he's like, sure. That's fine. I'm like, okay, that's perfect, because the part I want to pick is a part that was already in the game. It's a very easy part to make, hopefully an easy part to script into the game, which I find out it's not too difficult. So that's great. But we picked the beloved tile block. The beloved tiled block is back. It got renamed to the flat tile, which is fine. But it's been a part everyone's been wanting ever since the Valentine update removed it. But now, some of you might be curious, what kind of skin was added? What kind of skin did I ask for? Now, what better skin to add for EK is a nerd than some glasses, right? So if you go to the shop, to Sam's Skins, look over here. We have a nice pair of nerd glasses, okay? But once you purchase them and you click skins, if you look into the description, look what that says. EK is a nerd. Oh my gosh, I was so happy about that. But then eventually, like, usually when devs message you, it's regarding business. It's never regarding like just friendly interactions, because it's business, right? But this dev, he actually like spoke to me as if we've been friends for a long time, and we just, I don't know, it felt natural in a sense, you know? It wasn't like, oh, some random guy's messaging me and trying to be my friend. Ew, no. we started talking, and I was invited to start building for the game, right? So I loved that opportunity. I took it. As you could see, I made a grow a garden in the Build A Minigolf course, okay? That I don't know, just all these brand new parts. I was so excited to build. This one was my favorite at the time, and ever since we started building that, I started not only modeling decorations, but parts for the events. The event itself. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun, like, just coming up with the ideas for, like, for example, the Easter event. The carrots, the chocolates, the Easter egg bush. It was so fun. And even this whole middle section was all made by me. It did take a little bit of time, I'm not gonna lie, but listen, I had so much fun. I even left an Easter egg. If you go over here, jump over this bunny. I don't know, I'm gonna enhance this on the video. Hold up, technical difficulties. If you look there, we actually, smarter idea. Why didn't we just do this? Ta-da! Amazing. Eggdog. I don't know, I love messing around like this, and eventually, it took a really long time, but what we would do is I would build, and then he would take those builds and put them into his practice mode of the game, or his test game, and then, just test everything out. But now, I finally got access to that, I guess, developer build. So, I don't know if you know what that means, but now, since I'm technically a dev of the game, if we open up this real quick, our little hacker menu, and we do this, I can mess around, as you can see. I can become bigger. I can shoot. I can do whatever I want, and that includes giving people parts. Okay, especially new people, because for some reason, when people play, the tutorial shows them to go to the blocks, purchase blocks, place blocks, and that's the end of the tutorial. Now, since the skin shop is right next to the blocks, people are like, oh, what's that? And go here. But nobody, I've seen so many players be basically endgame and not notice that to the right side of them is a decorations shop with a very charming man. But, dude, there are so many possibilities you could do. And trust me, I've thought of all of the use cases and stuff like that. So, for example, fences could double as a ladder, or like, for example, specific rocks and stuff combined with each other to make even bigger props. But there has been a lot of testing with these parts. Now, let me show you. Let me let you in on one of the on some of the new parts I've been working on. Okay. Over here we have the classic trees. Over here we have the classic trees. We have a pine tree, an oak tree, and a palm tree. I noticed, look, green, 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 with a little bit of yellow, I guess. And then as I was making new trees, I was like, this is green. This is green with dark green. This bamboo, it's not a tree, but is green. This hedge thing I made, it's called like an Italian something. I tried to make it more yellow than green, but it still looks like a shade of green. But over here, we have the cherry blossom. It's gonna look very nice on people's gardens. And then we have a maple tree, which I think looks very cute. It's gonna bring some more color, some more variety into the game. And of course, the beloved water wall parts. Everyone's been asking. Don't mind those fireworks in the background. That's from the game. People are upgrading, people are playing. And then these root parts, I added those as an extension. You can put those next to a tree and it really looks like it's connected to the tree. But enough babbling about those decorations. Nobody cares about those decorations, though. The decorations people do care about are going to be right over here. Now, I don't know if you can see them. If you can't, you might be blind and you might have to get that checked. But we have a lovely flamingo. We have a frog. We have a little hedgehog. We have a crab. We have a snake. We have a tortoise. We have a beaver. And last but not least, we have an alligator. Now, all of these parts will have their own unique set of movements or abilities besides the flamingo and the snake. Those are going to sit there. Now, why? The flamingo it could be used as just a decoration. All of these could be just used as decorations. But, for example, the flamingo, it's a one stud wide, basically, obstacle. So the ball will have to go around if you put that on your course. The snake is a obstacle where if you put it down, the ball will have to like bump over these small little segments of the snake. The hedgehog, I don't want to give too much, but the hedgehog is going to be deadly. The tortoise is going to cause trouble. The frog might lead into interesting scenarios. So I'm looking forward to this, but my favorite has to definitely be the beaver, okay? This little beaver is going to bring a new little interaction into the game that I think is going to be very cool. And other parts that I've been working on, I don't know if you see them in the background, if in the video, if you go back a little bit, there are some new parts that I think are going to be very fun to add into future updates. But last but not least, we have an alligator, which I think you know what we'll be doing. It just sits there, but I'm gonna let you guys figure out what this lovely alligator does and what you have to do. Now, all of these can be used as just decorations, but they can also be used in your course. So I'm gonna let you guys figure that out. Once again, I do apologize for the lack of posting videos, but as you can see, Red Bear and I, Mix and I, have been chefing up new parts, new decorations, stuff like that, and also I had to fix I had to fix this because this irritated me. If we go over here, for the people that played this game during the Valentine's update, you guys know what this is. This part was so frustrating because the ball wouldn't roll down it. It doesn't matter what speed you're going. If you're going fast or not, it would get stuck. I had to fix this because it was bugging me. It was bugging me. And the fact that it didn't connect to the other parts was also very irritating. So I had to fix that. Now, this is the brand new spiral. I've been building for about 2 weeks now, so this probably took a very long time, but it was definitely worth it because look at that, that's beautiful. No, but unfortunately I did spend some time fixing that part, but the current event is the Easter event. Now, this event allows you to get more eggs every hour. There is an egg, I guess an Easter egg fall event where you can get either a basic egg that gives you 5 points, a chocolate egg that gives you 10, or you can also get a rare golden egg that gives you 150 points, okay? So if you guys want to hop on, collect those eggs, you definitely should. I think it's a very good addition to the event. Now, since I got added as a developer, and I actually can do stuff regarding gifting you guys parts, I want to see how many of you guys will be able to do this. Whilst I'm playing, the only proof I need that you watch this video to get a unique part you can't get normally, you can only get this through admin, is going to be a cow. I love the cow, but I want to see how many of you guys truly watched this video all the way up to the end. And if you did, I want you to build this sign. It's a very simple EKYT sign. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as I can tell what it is. If I see that on your course, I'll give you a unique dev-only cow part. How about that? My first goal when I started playing this game was to become number 1. I became number 1, and then I lost everything. All my parts, everything. I got my parts back, but I had to work my way up back to number 1. Now, if we go over to the shops, as you can see, I'm almost at 600 likes, okay? So we definitely got to number 1 fast. We did this as a team, okay? No. I hate you guys. You guys get out of here. No. But thank you guys for liking my course. I really much I appreciate that very much so. But now, since the game, we have a rivalry with another game. Now, I can't state that game out loud, but we're trying to surpass that game in likes. In likes, in player count. I need all of you guys to come check this game out because it's so fun. I love mini golf because it just reminds me of my childhood. But this game is so fun, and we're gonna add so many more events in the future, so many brand new parts. And if you guys want to get your hands on a free cow, you know what to do, okay? Alright, that's it for this video. If you guys want that free cow, you guys know what to do. I'll see you guys in the next video.